Welcome to Tonikaku Kawaii Chapter 164, brought to you by user/what-I-am-having and his group of friends. Thank you very much for bringing us these translations, alright? Tonikaku Scans just posted their Chapter 159, and they're now posting on MangaDex because catmanga.org is now, and the group itself, are now officially gone. May that group rest in peace, alright? Hopefully you have already, dealt with the loss of such a great translating group and website, alright? This chapter's pretty short, so let's just jump right into it. Now let's say, hypothetically of course, you're married. I know, might take a lot of brain power to understand, but hopefully you can keep going with me, alright? And you live with this person, alright? Now, you want to get a little bit more intimate with them, but you don't know how to exactly, alright? So you start moving things around, alright? In your small, dingy apartment, alright? You live with an animal as well, so that's another challenge, right? You start moving things around, you're like, oh, this is where we could put our sofa. This is where we could put an extra bed. Oh, this is where we can put the TV, right? But you're only doing this with a bunch of pillows, and pillows will only take you so far, right? So your husband, your wife, or whoever it is, alright, decides to come out of the shower, alright? They just finished taking their shower, right? And they're looking at you a little confused on why the hell you're just moving pillows around and talking like an actual lunatic. That's basically chapter 163, alright? Now, in this chapter, Inas's, I guess, kind of explained to Skasa-chan about, his ideas, alright? So, she's on board, right? She starts thinking as well, oh, it would be nice to have a television, a sofa, and all of that, right? NASA is telling her, yes, you're right, alright? Now, NASA, I think we can all admit, is kind of a Chad, alright? So, as the Chad that NASA is, he decides to sit with Skasa-chan on the pillows, alright? Now, they're just talking to each other, right? And NASA, okay, get this, alright? NASA, the balls on this man, decides to start putting his shoulder on top of Skasa-chan, right? She's a little confused, alright? The Giga Chad is making a move. The beta female doesn't understand this, alright? She can't compute, right? NASA, as a Chad that he is, calmly explains that it's, it's called cuddling, alright? Japanese couple finds out what cuddling is. What happens next, though, kind of shocking, right? So, he's basically trying to convince Skasa-chan to, stay together for a little bit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm just going to stop what I did because I kind of don't want to get in trouble with anyone later, alright? That was all a joke. Hopefully you understood that, alright? So, NASA wants to get a little more intimate with Skasa-chan, right? And, but, she starts deflecting him. She's like, oh, but what about Toast? Toast doesn't really like it when we both get, intimate with each other, right? So NASA decides to think of something, all right? He's like, how about we try an experiment, all right? Now let's, basically the experiment or game, if you want to, all right, is basically how intimate can they go together as a couple before Toast decides to, wake up and, starts attacking NASA, right? Now, Skasa-chan, she doesn't want to play this experiment, right? She says that she feels embarrassed when there's people around, especially when they're doing this type of things, alright? She kind of wants to do it alone without anyone. That includes Toast as well, right? Now, that gets NASA a little riled up, alright? Basically starts kind of, he basically starts attacking her, attacking, alright? It's not actual, punches and blows, attacking her, in a sexual way, alright? He's like, oh my god, why you make such cute things, right? Basically starts kissing her and all of that, right? She starts she's, Skasa-chan, she starts freaking out, and, she's like, stop it, it's embarrassing, right? Overall, it's like, we don't know what happens, alright? But I think we can assume, putting 2 and 2 together, that they kind of have the little funny sex times, alright? And yeah, that's where the chapter ends off, alright? Toast doesn't do anything, alright? God bless Toast, alright? And God bless Hada for giving us this, alright? This has been chapter 164. Pretty fun, pretty short. 8 to 9 pages of literal just greatness, alright? Like I said, don't know how to edit videos, so, yeah. Goodbye.